Yo, what up? Um, so how do I start this properly? My partner was on vacation for the week, or for 4 days, I guess, and I had to deal with the cat. I had to deal with cooking myself, and I failed in some regards. I failed in actually a lot of ways. And first of all, I want to tell you what I failed at. I didn't go for a walk once, even though it didn't rain. I didn't cook properly once. I think that's it. I think that's it. That's the two things I failed for sure. I also didn't play a lot of Celeste. I the day that I failed both of these, I think it was on the same day. I uh I played a bit of Celeste. I just had to have time. So yeah, I failed. But I do not seem to be that upset about it. So why? Ryan, what are you talking about? So first of all, no, not just because my partner is on vacation and out of the house, I cannot do my own goals anymore. I think to some extent that is actually true. But that's not the reason that just my partner is out of the house. I think the added chores of doing the cat's toilet, of feeding her twice a day, of exchanging the water, and cooking every single day, in addition to having had like a really hard work week, like I work 10 hours every day except for Monday again, and Friday actually. But yeah, really, really hard time. I think considering all of that and doing all of the household myself, because I didn't fail doing household chores, that's, I think, an important information that you didn't have. I held up everything pretty well. Like, not just by my standards, just generally. I think I held it up considering I had an extremely harsh work week. I think I held it up like significantly better over the just the course of the week than we usually do when we're both here. And that is in parts, of course, of I don't want my partner to come home at 1 a.m. and see the apartment and be annoyed, right? So I reallocated my time instead of my own goals towards something that benefits us both and takes care of everything the best that it can. I also failed a bunch yesterday. Why? Because I came home from work and we drove to a birthday party, the 50th birthday of the uh, the wife of my partner's father. It was decently okay. Like I didn't know anybody there, so that wasn't drunk at that point already. But was a great celebration. I respect it, even though it wouldn't be my thing. Yeah. I'm sure she was extremely happy about it, and she seemed extremely caring and was super cool. There were like a bunch of people. It was a big party. Generally, really, really cool. But I couldn't do my walk because it started raining. I We went to bed rather late. Oh right, I went to bed rather late the entire week. I got up at 5:30 still, but I went to bed late a bunch. And that I have to actually get in check again. That's like that was a result of having to get everything done. And then my body forcing me to have some free time, right? So yeah, that's or my mental is still part of my body. So yeah, that's that. Today I I haven't done my sports. I've done tiny amounts of householding, but I will do more. I'm contemplating streaming, but I should get other stuff done. Shout outs to the friend of mine who fed the cat on like a 2 days notice, by the way. Goated guy. Brought him some very much bought cake. He was very happy about it. um so yeah, in general, really harsh week. There will be a really harsh time the next. It's like so much time. It'll be such a hard time. I will be on vacation at the end of the month, which will be exciting. Which means you will not hear from me, actually. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. You will not hear from me for a week there. Because I'll be at my friend's house and I will not interrupt this. Maybe I'll do a mobile vlog, but who cares? Who cares? I'll just have a chill time. That's the goal there. I'll still do sports. I still take care of myself. Those goals will still exist, but I will not play Celeste. I will be chilling. We're still I still am planning that big Celeste vacation, which I didn't get around to yet. We'll see. It's not like I get less days off because I work more. It's the other way around. So yeah, life's been hard. Life's hard, especially with not having the same amount of emotional and literal support. Surprise. Don't think that surprises anybody. So I'll just get back into the groove of things. I also know what I want to add next week. Um, I don't think I can talk about like anything without like revealing basically what it is. So I will just not. Will be a fun week. Will be generally trying to do my best. And I'm not harping on myself for failing this week. Which you know that I'm really harsh to myself. So that my brain just is like, yeah, you'll just bounce back, who cares? I think that shows how absurd this week was. I really don't know how to say that any differently. Having frequent 10-hour work days, then at times having to go through traffic for 1.5 hours home afterwards because there were events in the city, and still doing most of my goals is, I think, the best I can do and I can expect of myself. With taking care of my mental health and that thing right there. That Maui bastard. Right? I love her so much. So it's I'll just have to work on myself. I'll have to continue working on myself and I'll continue adding stuff. Oh, I didn't tell you what I added this week. 2 additional stomach exercises. I did those the days I did the exercises, which was every day actually. Huh. Um Generally I think I'm gaining weight again. I've been snacking really hard. Like just stress snacking stuff that's laying around in the company. Like that we get for free. It's just what I did. And I told myself that I'll get it better in check, but I'm not. and it isn't a thing that I do for my weekly goals, so it's just like a whatever thing for me. Like that's the other aspect of it, right? I have my things that I actually keep myself extremely accountable for, so everything else that I would try adding, I just don't. Like let's be honest here, I'm concentrating on the stuff that I genuinely care about currently. And I still want to just add more consistently positive things instead of removing those things for now. And again, not a weight goal. Yeah. Will we add one eventually? Maybe. I might add one at the point where I live so healthily that just, no, you're so cute. Just out of my routine that I should lose weight. I should be at that point. You know that. I know that. Mao. But I'm not because I'm snacking on the side currently. Also because I wasn't able to cook for one person and still ate the entire portion. That also happened. I don't care. It wasn't unhealthy, by the way, what I cooked. I paid attention to cooking healthily. That was one of the things, right? So I did that. I also won't cook today properly because I need to use up some stuff that is actually not cookable. So yeah, I think I'm still happy with myself. To some extent, I feel like I'm trying to find excuses. Does that make sense? Like, it feels to me that I'm trying to find excuses for why I'm not feeling bad. Even though I failed. Like, for every metric. Like, not the 150. No, I failed. I failed the things that I set out to do. Simple as that. But I'm fine with it. For some reason. Wow. 50 minutes until food. Um, I really am. And that makes me feel guilty about not feeling guilty. It's silly. I think I did well. I think I'm doing the best I can. I think that this week basically added at least 3 things, most likely 4 or 5 things immediately that I would all add like in a week at a time, maybe even more. Like, there is a high likelihood that if I had to cook for myself every day of the week, that I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll try to not order in twice a week. Because I was that bad when living alone with that. Like, not necessarily unhealthy food, which a lot of the time it was. But then it would be like, yeah, let's do that. Because even on the weekend, it was much easier to order a big portion and just eat once a day and have free time for the rest of the time. And then the following week, I'd say, okay, let's do that 3 times a week. And then 4, and then 5. And then, okay, I'm at 5 times a week. We will add on something else. And then at some point, we will add number 6 and 7. I don't think I would get to the point when I lived alone and didn't have like this view of I don't have to cook for myself anymore for a very long time. That is extremely hard to me. So adding that just randomly, even if just for a week, yes, was hard. But I didn't order in at all. I didn't get up fast food. Even the time that I just snacked, I didn't eat the world's unhealthiest snacks. I took care. I used vegetables in cooking, and I did my best. And it's hard to be annoyed at myself if I had one of the hardest weeks at work again. It's just a trend recently, and it will most likely not end before the New Year's. Hopefully, it will end then. And yeah, that. And I still did well. Generally speaking. Yeah, I didn't go for a walk that one time. True. Yeah, I went to sleep extremely late once at like 23:30 or something like that, and the other times like 22:15. Yeah. Yeah, that happened. But I didn't give in to all of the negativity that existed in my life before. Honestly, in some parts, moving together with my partner, me not having to cook does a lot for me. Also, another person being dependent on me actually doing my healthy stuff, making their day worse by being worse is a motivating factor to being good. It's good. Think it shows I'm making progress. Huge progress. And again, this is like what? Diary entry 13, 14. It's been like 3 months. 3.5. Like four and a half before when I started this journey. I think that's not a long time. I think I'm doing a lot. And I'm proud of myself. Even though it's objectively it's an awful week for me. Like I was unhappy. I was really unhappy a lot of the week, and I failed additionally. Let's be objective here. That's horrible. Hi, cat. She's yapping the entire time, by the way. It it is objectively not the best, but because of that, I feel like I'm doing well. It is a good metric, seeing that is bad. I will bounce back. I will continue to be healthy. I will continue to push myself. I have set long-term goals for myself now. Something that I will not share. I made a pact with a colleague for next year. And we'll see. I'll do my it's an entire year. We'll see where I stand then. It's a huge commitment. I'm excited. And I'll be doing my hardest. And I'll be staying healthy, getting better, and being positive about life. So let's end this off with I'll tidy some stuff up. I'll do the nice thing of taking care of the apartment a bit. My partner is still in vacation mode, so they will only do something again on Monday, which is fine. I disagree with it, but I don't care because it makes them happy this way. um, yeah, I'll just tidy stuff up, and I'll be happy about it. And yeah, I'll get stuff done. I will not stream today. I want to do laundry or lawn wet. So I'm currently in important vocabulary. I'm currently in the process of making lawn wet, which means the washing machine is on. Afterwards, I'll hang the lawn wet. And if there's anything down there, bring up and fold the lawn dry. Got that? Perfect. I actually do that, yeah. I call it that stuff. I am dead serious. I find it extremely funny. My partner hates it and still uses it by now. Yes. So, yeah. Celeste. Let's talk Celeste. I barely played. It took me a week to get a decent run in 5P start. That's a 14-second checkpoint. Next up, we'll do downdraft. That will start tomorrow, I think. I'll tidy stuff up, and I'll likely play Cassette Beasts. I've gone back to actually finishing up my Cassette Beast stuff. I'm excited about that. I want to get the last bit of stuff. I want to rework my entire script that I wrote. And I want to make a video about it. I will stream, but I want to make a video on the 400 hours I put into that game. And the additional like 200 I made for planning, understanding game mechanics, experimenting, doing super cool stuff. I want to share that with you on my main channel. And I will work on that. I'm actually super excited about that. I think that will be something I'll add. Like, I don't know, quarter of an hour a day working on that. Just working on a script outline, just getting to know how to make videos. Because I'm a good writer. I know that sounds weird, but I love writing. I love maths, I love writing, and I've always had good sentence structures. I was always good at writing matter of fact stuff. I wasn't the most creative person ever, but I love writing interestingly. And I love content. I have so many videos that I consider art. And I want to make art. I want to make a video that you can fully listen to 100%, that you want to rewatch and re-listen to 100 times, because it's something where you see there's passion in it. Just like I do with H-Bomber Guy's Plagiarism and YouTube, or the other H-Bomber Guy's videos, like Deus Ex, Human Revolution is the thing. I love that video. Or like Codex Entries, Pathologic videos, or like Peach House, Run and Bun video. Like, incredible. Those are art. I love them. And I'm looking forward to that. And I know I'm late on the party, especially considering my age. And I don't care. I'll do it. I've had videos in the making in the past, but mainly I don't know how to do art. I'm not an artist, and I will not learn to be an artist. But my partner is kind of an artist. They appreciate art a lot, and they put a lot of time into it, but not in one specific section of art. But working together on it, when I actually also put in time into a video, would be great, instead of me just hoping that they actually do something for the video. I had them write stuff for me, which is just, I appreciate it, but I don't need a script writer. I can do that myself, and I should do that myself, because I think I can do well. And my partner is a great writer. But I think for a video, I know more what I'm doing, especially when I'm supposed to say it. So yeah, that will be a project. Dude, I have so many projects. Like, the videos are one thing, but the other hand, it would be actually making Celeste tutorials. And I mean, like, the Git tutorial that I did for the 42x 6B. I would enjoy being able to complete stuff like that, because I personally find it more important to do that than a YouTube video. Yes, you will find a YouTube video more likely, but my Git with that is just so useful. You having all the resources for every single section at your hand's disposal, instead of having to scrape through a YouTube video, is so much better. Like, it is objectively so much better. You just have to find it. And if the way you can find that is me generally, I'd enjoy that. So, I have a lot of projects, right? And I enjoy that. But I already don't have enough time for Celeste. So, what's the answer to that? We will add something each week. And once I'm happy with where I'm standing with my health, I can work on giving to the world and myself at the same time, I guess. Because, yes, it's gratifying to me as well to write a tutorial, but I want it out there. Yes, it's it I will make the video for me, obviously. I want to make that video. I'll be the pretentious ass about, yeah, I think I can make something that you would consider a really good video. Dude, I'll have to nail the audio on that. Me nailing audio. Have you listened to these videos? My audio is bad. I mean, it's because I don't edit it afterwards, but I can learn that. I will not learn that. My partner works at a radio station. They will know it. Even though I studied it technically. I studied in parts audio processing. So I should. Yeah. I'm excited for the future. And I think I'm on a good path. And on not a slow path. That's it. I wish you the best. And I'll get back to real life and do my thing, put in time, put in effort, and get there. And maybe at some point, in years when it's like, yeah, okay, he's not doing video diary entries anymore, yeah, of course. And like, yeah, okay, he's making YouTube videos. He has like 1,000 subscribers now, very cool. People will find this and be like, oh yeah, wait, he actually did this thing. He actually did this thing. I would be excited if that was the case. And or be like, yeah, I can see he did like 2 videos. After like 10 years, he did 2 videos, yeah, that I would consider actually good. And then he actually published some of the tutorials. Cool. Oh, and he did some side projects that I didn't even know about. Did you know about them back then? Maybe I do. Yeah, no. I wish you the best. Thank you so much for listening once again. And we'll see each other on stream. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe today still. If I, for some reason, want to stay up until 10, I will not. Hopefully. And I will do householding stuff, eat something, and have fun. Playing cassette beats. Gambling! Yippee! Yeah. Wish you the best. See you as soon as possible. Tomorrow on stream or next week in a video diary entry. Bye!